Welcome back. In this video, we're going to try to solve the following equation. The square root of 1 minus the square root of 1 minus x is equal to the square root of 1 plus the square root of x minus 1. Here we can square both sides and keep working on this problem and check that the solution that we find is justified. But sometimes finding the domain or where these ones are valid is a good idea to start. Here, this the square root of 1 plus the square root of x minus 1 is defined if x is bigger than 1. Okay, we can work this one here, and we see that this is defined, or we can define this one as a function when x is bigger than 1. This one here, the square root of 1 minus the square root of 1 minus x, is defined when x is between 0 and 1. Okay, here we have two conditions. If we check these two conditions, we see that the first one is that 1 minus x has to be bigger than 0, and the 1 minus the square root of 1 minus x has to be bigger than 0. So solving this one, we get that x is between 0 and 1. Here we see that these two are defined only when x is 1. So here, this is defined here. So this is the 1 plus infinity, and this one is minus infinity 1. Okay, so these two functions are defined when x is 1, and that's the only point that they have in common. So therefore, we check that this point x is a solution. We see that if we plug 1, we have the square root of 1 minus 0 is the square root of 1 plus 0. That means 1 is 1, and 1 is in the domain of both functions. That means the solution is 1. Okay, so here sometimes it's good to find the domain and see where the functions are defined. So this gives us where the set of solutions, or the solutions where they are located. Okay. Another idea is that we can square both sides and find the solution. And once we find that, we check if it satisfies both equations. So here we start from the domain of definition, and we find that they have only one point in common, and that point is a solution. We don't need to do any further work. So this solves the problem. Do you have any ideas how to solve it by any other method? Thank you very much.